Hey guys, Streamman37 next here bringing you another unboxing video. As you can see, we've got yet another first four figures statue coming your way. The PVC Link exclusive. So, a while back I unboxed the Zelda, which I have right over here. And I believe I was commenting on how there wasn't a Link in this style. There was a Link just like regular edition that had a flatter top and didn't have didn't have the light up functionality. And then not too long after that they actually confirmed that they would be doing a Link in that exact style, and it came out. It was a pretty quick turnaround on this. I imagine because they already had the model and, you know, a lot of the framework for the Link figure itself. They basically just needed a new base for it. So that is what we got today. Also in the backlog, which you'll be seeing a video of probably within a couple weeks, is the Majora's Mask PVC that I ordered quite a while ago. And this one ended up coming a lot sooner, again, because I imagine they already had a lot of the stuff in place for this particular figure. So pretty standard packaging here. Let's get this out of the way. Okay, and here we have the inner box. Well, the first layer of inner box here. Little preview of what you got coming up, and pretty standard stuff all the way around. I got number 244, so it's not too bad. I don't know how many of this particular one were made, but you know, I'm not someone who's like super concerned about low numbers or anything. Actually, I don't even know if you. Or no, that was a different thing. I still think the earlier you order, the lower number you get. You used to be able to, so like since I already had the Zelda, you used to be able to, I believe, ensure that you actually got a matching number with other figures in the same set. But I believe that they are not doing that anymore. For one reason or another, it's probably just too much of a hassle to try and keep up with that. So we've got the next inner box. Down here by the convenient bag handle. Okay. Inner box number 2. This box I actually will end up keeping, so we'll keep this back here. Okay. Bag. Another box. You know how it goes. So here we have the nicer inner box. It's got a lot of nice texturing along all the edges, as you've come to expect from first four figures. Very high quality stuff. Nothing particularly interesting on the bottom except for the product number, again, 244. So let's go ahead and open her up. It's coming, don't worry. Almost there. Here we go. Don't blink, you'll miss it. Just about there. We are basically all done here. Yep. Just keeps going. Alright, there we go. Sheesh. Card fell out here. That's nice. Not that it really matters. Yep, authenticity card, register your product. I haven't done this yet. I tried to do it with the Luigi one, and it just straight up didn't work. So I kind of just gave up, to be honest. But I'll keep it handy. So if let's see, how do we open this up again? Just pull this off. Oh, it's got a tab here, but it wasn't really sticking out too far. Okay. Another inner box. I believe this is the last inner box. to just my method here. Link, you coming out there, buddy? Oh yeah, we're doing this slow slide out again. Let me see if I can expedite the process a little bit this time without damaging the box too badly if I can help it. Okay. This box packaging has been fighting me a little bit more than I remember them. Very snug fit, certainly. Okay. Alright, we're getting it here. It should be able to slide out a lot more quickly now. Yeah, there we go. Wow. It was looking good for a second. I hope this is what you guys like seeing from these unboxing videos, because this seems to happen an awful lot. Alright, there we go. It was just caught on one of the edges. Alright, so put this stuff back in here for now. I always package up all the boxes again very nicely, so I'll keep those over here. Okay, and last but hopefully not least, we've got the figure itself. Nice wrapping paper. Look, it's like Christmas never ended. Some nice paper ripping ASMR. And there we have it. Breath of the Wild Link exclusive edition. Okay, so that's what we got going. Of course, we got the light up functionality that's new to this edition. Do a quick wrap around of the whole packaging. The Calamity, of course, especially with Age of Calamity out, I imagine there's been even more interest in the Breath of the Wild line of products of, well, just about anything really. Very good game, by the way. I highly recommend it. I 100%ed it. I got like 80 or so hours out of it, I think. So now I'm just anxiously awaiting DLC. But it's a very good game. It actually made me... So I had the original Hyrule Warriors on... Well, not the original, but the 3DS version. Oh, there's more tape. And I loved that one a lot, too. But it actually... Playing Age of Calamity convinced me to go back and actually pick up Hyrule Warriors for the Switch. I didn't want to initially because it doesn't carry over progress, but at this point I decided I don't care, and I really want to see... I really want to play it again, and I'm certainly not going to play it on 3DS when there's a better option available, so... But I digress. So here we've got a nice plastic clamshell that keeps our boy safe. As always, it comes with this nice cardboard insert that you can then take out and use as a display. I don't think I'm going to do that anymore because it takes me forever to get it back in. This, I believe, yep, my free reward points. And on the inside, it actually shows you kind of how to set up the diorama up here. You know, if that's your thing. I always keep the dioramas, I just have not actually... I haven't actually used them for setups as of yet. So here, I'm going to move this aside for now, but we'll see it again momentarily because I want to put the clamshell in there. Okay. So, it's not taped or anything, I don't think, so let's go ahead and free him from his 100-year nap. Gently, if I can help it. Is this thing taped? I don't want it to fly open and then just hang on the statue. Just gonna go for it here. Awfully loud, sorry about that. Okay. There's more on the inside, that's nice. Free? Yep. Okay. Power cable. I don't actually know where I've been sticking all the cables for these figures, to be honest. Should probably figure that out. I've gotten 2 figures already, and I truthfully could not tell you where their power cables are at the moment. I'm trying to kind of get the clamshell back together, but man, they really did a number on these guys. Okay. Good enough, hopefully, to get it back in the box. There we go. Okay. Seal the box back up. Okay. Alright, and actually for this, I also have the corresponding Amiibo, so I'll get that handy. So yeah, adapter. What is it? USB to USB Mini. It looks like. And then we've got the figure itself. Okay, so there you've got Link mid-air. Base work is very nice. Let's okay. Put the tab, but we're not gonna do the light up quite yet. I'd like to compare to the Amiibo. As with last time, they are very similar. Most likely the same general render, because I mean they're just too similar for it to not be, I feel like. Obviously the detailing is quite a lot more, obviously, but the same I mean there's a lot of similarities here. I mean I guess they could be just using, obviously they're using the same pose as reference. And actually there are some differences I'm noticing, but in general, very, very similar. So, alright, let's go ahead. We'll put Junior over here. And let's go ahead and check out the lights. So as with the... Okay. Didn't come charged. I thought the previous ones did come charged. Maybe I'm wrong. I could have sworn they did, though. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and hook it up then, in that case. Okay. Is this a special cable? No, it's completely unlabeled. Okay, so it doesn't actually matter. Use my handy switch here as a USB charger. Oh, the old double flip on the. Okay, so let's hook that up. Okay, charging indicators on. And now let's look at the lights. Okay, so you've got, same with the Zelda one, I believe you have a constant on. Actually, the arrowhead lights up, which is very nice. I kind of figured it would, but you even got the orange light here and then the blue light, which kind of fades out as it goes. Oh, and the Sheikah Slate also lights up. And obviously the base, most apparent one. And then you can also turn on a pulsing for the base. The other two do not pulse, I don't believe. I'm waiting for it to fade. There it goes. Yeah, the arrowhead and Sheikah Slate do not pulse, but the base does. This is probably my personal favorite of the two modes. Now I'm going to do as I always do and turn off all the lights. And hopefully the lighting, or hopefully the, of course it's daytime outside and there's lighting from my monitors and stuff, but so let's go ahead and turn it on. This might actually be too bright to see, which I think happens. No, actually that's not too bad. So there he is. Let me get you a nice close-up here of the Link figure, and then we can switch it to, whoops, off. We can switch it to the pulsing. A little bit more subtle. Very, very nice. Alright. Yeah, I think that's gonna just about do it here. I actually have like I mentioned, I have the Majora's Mask figure, which will be probably taking the spot of the one that I have in my room. I'll turn this up here. We got Zelda here. I believe I will now be moving Zelda and Link out into the living room so that they can be displayed together. And then the Majora's Mask is going to go here. When, obviously after I do that video, which I will be doing pretty much immediately. But alright, yeah, thank you everyone very much for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I gotta put some of these boxes back in order. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Did I already say that? I have amnesia. Feel free to check out my twitch.tv channel. I've been streaming a lot of different stuff there lately, actually. I recently started a playthrough of Hades, if that's of interest to you. Just from my very first time playing, I can immediately see why people said that it very well could have gotten Game of the Year. It's actually an incredible game, so I've really been enjoying that. I'm doing a Pokemon Black 2 randomized Nuzlocke with my buddy Keith, aka Baba Kanoosh. So we do Nuzlocke on Mondays, I'm doing Hades on Wednesdays, and on Fridays I'm doing a Dark Souls 2 run with my buddy Second Survival. So if any of that sounds of interest to you, feel free to drop me a follow. I play all sorts of different stuff even besides that. I've been known to play a lot of Terraria in the past. Isaac, I'll be playing a lot more of once the final DLC drops. So I do Bloons Tower Defense 6, Tower Defense 6 sometimes. I do Risk of Rain 2. I do all sorts of stuff. So a bunch of multiplayer stuff with viewers, all sorts of things. So feel free to drop me a follow there. Check out the Discord. I always post it when I go live, and we got channels for all sorts of cool stuff. But yeah, thank you everyone very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time for the Majora's Mask unboxing. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys then.